What's the biggest mistake people make if they're injured? Let's say a moderate injury, one that is going to cause them problems down the road for some time. What's the most common mistake people make?
Well, perhaps it would be failure to give notice. You've got to give notice to your employer that you got hurt. Now, oftentimes it's obvious. You fall off a scaffold or a ladder and they cart you out in an ambulance and take you to the hospital. Obviously, there's notice in that case. But if you hurt your back lifting and you try to shake it off and think you're going to be okay, and then it starts hurting more and more, and you wait too long, then there can be a real problem with proving notice.
You know, Dave, that makes me think, though, there are a lot of workers that are afraid of their employer's reaction to what if I file a workers' comp claim, or am I going to get demoted? Am I going to get fired? And that's not legal either, is it?
There is a lot of fear, Josh, and that's unfortunate. But you're right. There's a prohibition against firing a person for filing a workman's comp claim. Now, as a practical matter, some employers, and this is an imperfect world we live in.
Yes.
And not everyone is fair and just and does right. And sometimes there is, what I tell my clients is, look, make sure that you are on time. If you're working, make sure you're on time. Make sure you are not insubordinate to your supervisors. Don't give them an excuse when the real reason is they didn't like you filing the workman's comp claim. Don't give them an excuse, because if you do, the law says that you can't fire someone for the sole reason of having filed.
But if you filed and you're late for work 4 out of 5 days a week, you got a problem, and it'd be tough for a good attorney to defend if you weren't a good employee.
That would be a tough case, and the employer would probably be able, by showing he was late, to justify termination.